Hello, world. Welcome to episode 138, the Jimmy Canz Show. It is prediction time. It is SummerSlam, Detroit, Motor City, Ford Field. Whew, you know what they call it. It's the biggest party of the summer.
Party of the summer.
Biggest party of the summer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, a quick recap. I retained at the Great American Bash. So neither one of us got that Stevenson Corbin match. They got us both with a double count out.
Yeah. But you know, I think we both kind of sensed that Stevenson, that match needed something though besides just a clean. You know what I mean? Like I think we both kind of sensed that.
Yeah, and let me tell you right now, man, the crowd crapped all over it.
I mean,
the crowd wasn't feeling that match at all.
And they didn't really give him much choice.
Yeah. And like I said, I got to start him off as heel. I know he's an Olympic gold medalist and all that kind of stuff, but like the crowd's not feeling it right now. You might as well embrace it. Let him get his mic chops in. It's a lot easier to cut heel promos, you know?
I could not agree with you more.
But
I thought that he should have got screwed. You remember my theory?
Yeah.
I felt like he should have gotten screwed out of the match and went ballistic and let that have been kind of early on. Let's get him heel fast as possible.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. All right, let's kick this thing off. We will start off by talking about the SummerSlam Battle Royal. Woo! Presented by Slim Jim. There's only really 5 official entries known for this match at this point, so some of this is guessing on my part on who else, kind of thing. Lord knows how many people are actually going to be in this Battle Royal. Right now, like I said, we know 5. That's L.A. Knight. Yeah. Sheamus confirmed. Ciampa confirmed. Shinsuke's confirmed. Bronson Reed's confirmed. Oh, excuse me. Big Bronson Reed. My guess, the other 2 brutes will probably be in it. Boogs and Apollo, good odds to be in this as well as Grimes, Miz, Gargano. All those guys kind of seem likely. And what would a Battle Royal be without Omos?
Now, in your opinion, you know how a quarter is the smallest allowable flippable coin.
Yeah.
What is the smallest allowable number of participants in a battle royal? Like, what's the minimum? You got to have at least what?
I mean, the smallest battle royal I think I ever saw was 10.
You feel pretty comfortable there that it's the 10 person minimum?
I mean, that's the smallest I ever saw, and I thought it was
but for your personal liking, could you see a 5 person battle royal? Like,
no. My personal minimum is 15.
Okay.
That's my min, but that's me. So, like I said, we got 5 guys here, some guesswork. Who knows what way this is going to go? But kind of based on what we know, Rod, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's going to be one of the 5 that we do know, regardless of who they enter. I definitely agree with Omos, and I think it's going to come down to Omos and my pick. And I think my boy L.A. Knight walked away with with the SummerSlam Battle Royal winning paycheck.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that one. I mean, my heart of hearts, like I said, it's the Slim Jim Battle Royal, and I want to pick the Macho Man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But you just can't.
But I can dig it.
You can dig it, yep. Cream of the crop. Oh, yeah.
Always rises.
So there is that one. So let's go on now. We will discuss the triple threat for the WWE Women's title. Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, defending against both the EST, Bianca Belair, and the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Thinking here.
Yeah, it's a good match. It's intriguing. It's an intriguing match. A lot of intrigue.
Yes, a lot of intrigue. I think I think Asuka's going to sneak in, scoop the win due to Bianca and Charlotte being preoccupied with each other. But that said, I think Io is going to slide in and cash in. So honestly, whoever wins here, I think Io is cashing in on him. That's just my gut feeling.
All right. For some reason, I think the story doubles back to Bianca with another championship reign here. I think that was kind of the point of getting it off for a WrestleMania. You know what I mean? Is to allow for somewhat of another crowning at SummerSlam. So.
Well, no, but she didn't lose it at Mania. She lost it over in Saudi Arabia.
I'm sorry, at Saudi Arabia. I'm sorry. The reason for them getting it off of her, I'm sorry, is for the recrowning at, I feel like, at SummerSlam. So
yeah. Well, like I said, personally, if they wanted to take it off of her, I thought Mania was a better place to do it. Like Asuka had that momentum coming in because of the tweak to her gimmick and everything coming out of Elimination Chamber and everything. So I'm like, it made more sense to do it then and capitalize on that gimmick change. But whatever.
Yes.
Whatevs.
So poor Charlotte. Nobody's picking Charlotte on to break Ric Flair's record.
I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean, given her age and the fact that she's already at 14.
Yeah.
Reigns. I mean, it is gonna happen. But like I said, neither one of us is picking her here. But like I said, I think regardless of who walks out of this, that Io, cashes in. So whoever wins this, I don't think is leaving because I think it's gonna be a successful cash in.
I like it.
Next up, it is the rubber match, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, taking on the Beast Incarnate, the alpha male of our species, Brock Lesnar. Who are you going with?
I think he finishes this story. I think Cody Rhodes wins the feud, beats Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. Especially, have you watched that new documentary on the network?
Which one?
It's Cody Rhodes becoming the American Nightmare.
No, I have not.
Yeah, it kind of journeys his career, start, leaving, and it's a great documentary, and they actually don't shy away from the AEW stuff. They actually have some footage. They got permission from Matt and Nick Jackson, and they actually have permission from episodes of Being the Elite in the documentary.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's gonna be pretty sick.
Yeah, it's a great documentary. I highly recommend it.
I gotta check it out. Check it out before SummerSlam.
Next up, it's the Intercontinental Championship matchup. Got the Scottish Warrior, Scottish Psychopath, whatever you want to refer to him as, Drew McIntyre, taking on the Ring General Gunther, representing Imperium. So obviously he's going to have the rest of his cronies out there with him. Like I said, I'm going Gunther here. Like I said, he needs to hang on to this, through September to break Honky's record, and I think that's going to happen. So I got to keep going with him until it happens.
Well, I have a bit of a different pick. I am picking Gunther. You're picking Gunther. I'm picking Gunther.
Gunther.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Gunther.
Gunther.
I have him. I think for the future of the company and future prospects too, he needs this build. I think that Drew is a great dancing partner.
Absolutely.
To help for the build too, but I think he needs to stay on sort of a strong path for the future of things in WWE.
Yeah, like I said, I just, I think they've got their eyes set on that breaking, that record that Honky has right now. Like they keep pointing out, they keep calling him the longest reigning of the century, which is true, and everything. But, I think that's all to get around where it's just the longest reigning period.
Yes. Gotcha.
Next up, Ricochet hopes to shut up Logan Paul here in this contest. There've been a lot of back and forth here. This thing actually kind of the early groundwork on this started all the way back in January at Rumble, so it should be an interesting one. Who are you taking, Rod?
In the words of Daffy Duck, I'm picking Ricochet. There we go.
Look at this. Do you realize Logan hasn't won a singles match since signing with the company?
Yeah, I hadn't realized that, and now
I think he gets one here. I don't think it's going to be clean, and I think it's going to lead to a rematch at Payback.
And it's going to lead to Ricochet's woman saying Logan Paul's name.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I think it helps build a little heat. It helps set up that rematch at Payback, maybe with some kind of stip.
Gotcha.
The next PLE is called Payback. You know what I mean? So there's got to be a reason to get the Payback.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of stipulation we go for with that match with their chemistry and ability. TLC match?
Yeah, that's possible. I could see that.
They definitely have some chemistry and they definitely have some ability. So
yeah, and like I said, they had they were in that Money in the Bank. They had the table spot there and everything. So yeah, that I hadn't crossed my mind, but I like where your head is.
Yeah, it just seems to kind of be able to show off of both of their skill sets. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The match itself, it displays with those guys, and they can go. So I'm excited.
Yeah. So next up, it's a grudge match. It's now an MMA rules match as Rowdy Ronda Rousey takes on the submission magician, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. Like I said, what exactly the MMA rules match is going to constitute, nobody's really quite sure. I mean, here's my hope. Do they dust off the old Lion's Den back in the Attitude Era? Which was kind of their round, pen cage type deal, since they can't do an actual octagon for copyright reasons.
Yes.
But actually now with the merger, maybe they can do an octagon. It's all one big happy family.
Well, maybe this is the introduction. Maybe this is the introduction.
Maybe
of the crossover episode.
The crossover episode, yeah. But for me, I think this feud was accelerated because Ronda's got a hard out date on when she has to be done on this current run. So for that reason, I'm going to go with Shayna. I think Ronda's going to help, kind of launch Shayna a little bit here because
on the way out.
Yeah, let's be honest. Her since coming up to the main roster, it looked like it was going to have a kind of a meteoric rise the way she debuted. If you remember, she was vicious when she debuted.
Oh yeah,
and then it just kind of fizzled and everything. Mm-hmm. So this is, I think, going to be their chance to reestablish her.
It's going to be. I agree. I got Shayna.
Mm-hmm.
For all the reasons you named, I think that first off, this is the most popular she's ever been.
Yep.
And I think they did a smart. How big a fan I was of the out of nowhere turn.
Yep.
Is one of the more interesting things they've done in a while. I would say, kind of over in that kind of space of the roster, not necessarily just the women's division, but that space.
Mm-hmm.
And with Ronda, what we know about Ronda, I mean, it's got to be Shayna. Makes more sense to be Shayna.
I mean, I don't know if it's Shayna's just over or if Ronda just has that much heat.
Yeah, and it could be a little from column A, a little from column B.
Yeah, a little column A, a little column B. Spray a little salt on it and call it good. Next up for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Seth frickin' Rollins defending once again against the Prince of the Judgment Day, Mr. Finn Balor. Obviously, he's going to have the rest of Judgment Day probably out there with him in Rhea, Dirty Dom, Senior Money in the Bank. So this one should be interesting. Who you got, Rod?
Well, I have Finn coming away with the championship.
Mm-hmm.
With the caveat, though.
Uh-huh.
And I think he gets the Farouk treatment. with a cash in from with the cash in from Damian Priest. I almost called him Damian Sandow.
Interesting. So, like I said, I got Io cashing in tonight. You got Damian cashing in tonight.
Yes.
Interesting. I would agree with you, except for the fact that this faction, as a whole, Judgment, they already kicked out a leader once. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And right now, the way the faction's operating, there really isn't a leader. So I don't see why they would do this and everything. So for that reason, I'm going to go with Seth frickin' Rollins to retain.
Okay.
I think he retains.
I tell you, if Seth retains, man, there may still be some dissension in that Judgment Day as far as getting rid of Finn, because he could be perceived as the weakest link. Because at that point, everyone will have a title something besides him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Dom has his NXT title, Rhea has her title, Damian has Money in the Bank, which is as close as you can get to having a title without having one.
Yep.
I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. Like I said, it could lead to this, but like I said, they're one of the hottest factions going right now. So I don't know why you'd screw. Why screw with it?
Well,
let it run its course a little bit. You know what I mean? When it starts to, that's when you do something. When it starts, but when it's still white hot like this, you don't pull a plug. I don't know, but that takes us to our last match, main event, more bloodline drama now. In tribal combat.
Oh my gosh. Is that like crazier than a Punjabi prison match?
It is. Tribal combat, the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, is on the line, as well as standing as tribal chief when main event Jey Uso takes on the head of the table himself, Roman Reigns. Obviously, I think, always Roman's going to have Solo and Heyman out there with him. Jimmy's probably going to be out there for Jey. So, number game shouldn't be an issue in this one. Like I said, exactly what tribal combat is going to constitute, no one's really quite sure. Is it just no rules? Is it, are they going to have a beach area with tiki torches around it near the entrance and they'll fight in the sand? Who knows?
My answer is to everything, yes.
I think that would be the coolest thing, is have just like an area set up near the entranceway, it's like surrounded with torches and stuff like that. And I think when the match takes place and everything, kind of dim the lights, just kind of put a spotlight over that area, even a low spot with the torches and stuff like that. And I would go as far as trying to bring as many members of the Samoan dynasty. That Samoan dynasty as possible, and just have them surrounding it, just watching. Just create that ambiance. That'd be fire, in my opinion. But all that said, I'm going Roman, because as long as this title reign has been, I don't see this title coming off of him any place but at WrestleMania.
Well, for me, I am going to agree with you. I got Roman coming out as the retaining as the tribal chief. Mm-hmm. I think it's a great story for Jey. I just think that, when you really look at it, does Jey Uso is he really going to be the undisputed? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And this reign too, you know what I mean? This long reign.
Yeah.
And like I said, I just, with as big a deal as they've made over this reign, I just can't see it ending anywhere but at a Mania. They kind of painted themselves into a corner.
I agree.
They've eliminated almost all intrigue. At other events.
Yes. Oh, I agree. So I'm rolling with Roman there.
Yeah. So our differences here, you've got Bianca, I got Asuka, you're going Ricochet, I'm going Logan Paul, you're going Finn, I'm going Seth. So that's what we got. So we got 3 different. Pretty sure we had 3 different on NXT as well. So a little bit bigger card. So and then, like I said, we both went LA Knight. Who knows what's going to happen? There with that battle royal. Who all's going to be in it?
Yeah.
Watch. Watch the Undertaker come out of retirement and come.
So just to screw up our predictions.
Yeah. So there's all that. Our next predictions, like I said, Payback will be coming at us following SummerSlam and bringing back Payback. So that should be a good one.
The big Payback.
Yeah. I always like that. I like those shows after the big shows when they have like where you can tie it like, Backlash. Oh, it's the Backlash from WrestleMania. This is the Payback from SummerSlam. So, should be a good one. We'll see what direction they go in. I believe, what is it? This is going to be in Pittsburgh, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Payback in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, because I don't think they've had a PLE in Pittsburgh in a long time. So hopefully it's a hot crowd for that one as well. So you got anything you want to share with anybody before we head on out, Rod?
It's the first day of Pop Warner season today, so it's official first day of practice, August 1st. Getting ready for that first game, August 26th. And yeah, man, let's go.
Get them ready. Keep them hydrated. Keep them safe.
And it won't be long now before you start to hear that. What is it? That CBS theme music on a good Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a lot of shakeup going on right now in terms of both Saturdays, and got the NFL season right around the corner too. In terms of Hall of Fame games Thursday night.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame ceremony on Saturday for the NFL.
Yeah.
So that should be an interesting one. A lot of intrigue. This year, and then on the college side of things, it looks like the Pac-12 is imploding.
I see
falling
that.
apart. See what happens there.
I see that.
One little piece of information I find very intriguing. It is something that not a lot of people, I think, really think about, especially when it comes to the NFL side of thing. Like I said, the season is just about to kick off, and I decided, let me take a look back. I only went back as far as 1999.
Yes.
Right? Because you get all these talking heads leading into a season that I'm seriously, that dismiss so many teams before a game was even played. So, in saying it, keep the following information in mind. The Rams were 4-12 in 98 before winning it all in 99. The Ravens were 8-8 in 99 before winning it all in 2000. The Patriots were only 5-11 in 2000 before winning it all in 2001 and turning into a dynasty. The Giants were a 500 team in 06 before they ended the Patriots' perfect season in 07. The Saints were a 500 team the season before they won it in 09. The Eagles were a sub 500 team. They were 7-9 in 2016 before winning it in 17. And the Bucs were also 7-9 in 2019 before winning it all in 2020. So it's a new season, folks. Last year doesn't matter. So I'll leave it at that. What say you? I think I lost you, Rod. I'm hearing little clicks and chirps, but I think we lost Rod. But so I'll wrap it up. Oh, is he back?
I'm back. I went out and I came back.
Okay.
I went out and I came back. I'm back stronger than ever.
So, I mean, like I said, am I off the mark with what I thought?
No, I loved every minute, and I agree with everything, every angle of that.
Yeah, like I said, last year doesn't matter.
It's time. It's time now.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you did yesterday didn't matter. It's time now.
Yeah. So give us a like, a share, subscribe. Give us your opinions down below. Wherever you are, we hope you're doing well. Take care of one another, and we will see you all when we see you.
When we see you.